Yeah, works okay. Yeah, can hear you. Don't think so. Oh, I can. Wait. It's like my audio. Somehow fucked or whatever. I just heard myself.
Hello, now you should hear me. Okay. So, let's see. Could be better now. There's a fucking highlight function. Jesus Christ! Why is YouTube trying to steal everything from Twitch here? It's fucking insane. Okay.
I know, right?
It's fucking weird. Okay, let's see. So, can you see me all right? Yeah, should be fine. Whoa. I entered the Matrix, niggas. Entered the Matrix. Okay, so, this works. But I cannot reach it. Okay. Now I can hear that. Now I'm just gonna like open the window because when you are in VR, it's gonna get very foggy in the lenses. So I'm just gonna like open the windows and risk anyone hearing me late at night. Which hopefully won't happen, but I have to be slightly cautious. So welcome to the stream. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let me just set shit up. Okay, let me just get rid of that here. It's gonna be a chill stream. It's gonna be like more like a talk show. Nothing too spicy. Send it to your friends. Oh boy. Okay, now you can see everything. I'm just gonna like add the stream to a server here. Just gonna shill it very quickly. Oh boy. Okay, well, let's get this started. Okay, good. So, Mela, can you say something?
Hey.
Okay, your audio should be alright, I think. But yeah, welcome to the stream, the maybe 3 people that joined. Let's see. We'll just like start going on the range. I think for now, like we can talk a little bit about, you know, just the game, I guess, or I can just like tell you what I think about the game. I don't know. Let me see. Let me go on the Higok 45 range. This game is really fucking cool. It's basically it's like, you know, a gun simulator where you like shoot people. No, not people, sausages. Imagine a game where you shoot people with simulated guns. That would be pretty bad. Okay, so yeah, you have like these highly detailed guns, and I just noticed that when you stream, it lags quite a bit more. And yeah, I think you can also see the chat here. Like, I have this. I just bought this program just for this stream, where it's like, oh yeah, just put shit there. Cannot read your name. Uyashisko. Oh hey, do you have the thingy that shows the chat near your hand? Yes, I do. I'm actually reading that right now. I don't know if you can read it, but I can. So I can read chat, and I will check it out. So for anyone that joined, I don't know how many people are in the chat right now. Can you tell me like how many are watching?
It's 6 on my side.
6. Okay.
No.
So welcome to the 6 people that joined. This stream is gonna be just hanging out, having some fun in VR. As you can see, there's a fucking webcam. So hey, what's up? I think I'm pointing in the right direction.
Oh, you're in a big deal.
Man hört dich nicht. People say that they can't hear me. Can you check the stream? Or let's see. Fucking hell.
It works on my side.
Works on your side, bro. Then I think it's more your problem here. You guys can hear me? Anyway. So yeah, this stream is just like hanging out, shooting some guns, and just having a bit of fun. I will like show you some of the game modes in this game, and yeah, just oops, and just talk about the other thing that is embedded in the fucking video thing. So in the thumbnail, basically, in the last few weeks I have been working on a new show that is gonna hopefully get its pilot episode on YouTube. That is about investigative journalism, and Melasauce here that is joining me tonight, he also helps me out in one production about Duke Nukem, and it's basically a show about cancelled games. So it's all gonna be about games that either no one has ever heard of, or games that are just kind of very obscure to the point where no one even knows they exist. And the first episode is gonna be something very special, because I actually got in touch with developers of a game that might as well not even exist. So it's a very niche kind of thing. Now this is kind of like worrying me right now that you cannot hear me, so I'm just gonna check this out for a second. Let's see. Either no one has ever heard of, or games that are just... That's bullshit, you can hear me. You can hear me pretty good. I will actually drop down the mic volume a bit.
Looks pretty good.
Looks pretty good, yeah, so... I'm gonna drop down the volume a bit so I'm not overpowering shit. Okay, boosted a bit the desktop audio. I'm getting tagged here, what the fuck? Okay, just gonna like share one more time, I'm sorry guys. Thanks for the like, whoever that was. Okay, just posting that shit somewhere. Okay, then back to the stream, I guess.
Hello back.
Hello back. Hey Volkad, what's up, man? Man, it's getting steamy already, Jesus. Okay, so this thing should be empty. Okay, so what is H3VR before we get too deep into the whole stuff about the show? So basically this game is just, you most likely have heard of it already, it's basically a gun range. So you get guns and then you basically aim them and you shoot them. That's something that people do. And as you can see, it's a very accurate representation, a very accurate model of the gun here. The game has like over 250 guns or something. It's an insane game. And you can even do stuff like manually cock it. You can spin guns around and do with Duke Nukem, I think. Does Duke Nukem spin guns? I guess not, right? I'm not sure. Is anyone joining? No, no one, of course. Let's see. Yeah, for instance here you can like push them out like that, or you can like press this shit. Then it gets the guns out. So there's a lot of ways to interact with guns and with other shit. So it's very nice. Let's see. We'll just drop this down here. As you can see, there's a small little selection of firearms. Let's see. Oh, oops. Okay. Sadly, this game only has snap turning, and I really like smooth turning, where oh, come on, where when you turn with the analog stick, that you don't snap, where it's like actually smooth like that. So sadly, this game doesn't have it, but I hope that it will be added soon enough. For anyone that has never played VR games before, it's fucking weird. Yesterday, a friend of mine has tried it out for the first time, and he was just spending 30 minutes in Google Earth VR because it's a fascinating experience in a way. So
Really?
you do get used to it, but it's still kind of weird.
I guess, like,
Oh boy.
the first time I tried it, it was like the worst experience possible. Like,
Really? Was it
yeah,
in
like,
a mall somewhere?
yeah, it was actually in mall, and they like this had this cheapest thing possible for people to try out, and you can imagine, right?
I can't imagine. Believe me, I can't imagine.
Pretty shitty, to be honest. It was like staring into a display via binoculars. That's how I describe
Most
it.
likely was like the Oculus dev kit. Dev kits were pieces of shit. Like, they basically just showed the potential of VR, but they didn't really have the amazing functionality or the resolution to really, represent the game right. And one thing that, by the way, is really interesting about aiming in VR, so, you aim as you would expect, like, you just bring it up to your eye, and then you close one eye, and you aim with, the other, basically, and there are some problems sometimes with, people that are ambidextrous, or with people that are left-handed with some games, like, for instance, Boneworks. It isn't perfect for left-handed people. With the controls are a bit weird, as in you have to configure them very... many games don't have the options menus that basically allow you to customize the game how you want to, which it's it's suboptimal. So it's better to... Oh, it's empty. Let's see. Oops. So it's better if the game has the options instead of not having them, because that would allow more people to play the games. Actually, this game I almost refunded it, but I didn't because of locomotion. I found the options, and then I selected them appropriately. And for instance, the first VR experience I had was also pretty bad. Not gonna lie, it was also in a mall. they had the Oculus dev kits, which were fucking horrendous.
Oh no.
It wasn't a fucking Media World. Mediamarkt. Ich bin doch nicht blöd. And it was a horrendous experience. It's like in a roller coaster. The thing you never should try out when you try out VR
Are you
for the first
fucking
time,
kidding me? I
I'm
tried
not kidding you.
roller coaster too.
Roller coaster. Was there a segment where you get flung off a cliff and you fall?
Yes.
Same
yes.
demo. Same
Actually-
demo. It's the same fucking demo.
I'm sorry. That's fucking hilarious.
That's a Matrix moment, actually. So, yeah, I'm just gonna switch weapons. It's gonna be a bit boring to just show off one weapon, so fuck you. Let's see. Handgun. So I can also like use like this laser pointer to grab shit if you don't want to bend down and grab it. But as you can see, you can also bend down and grab it. So, a game where you bend down. There was like this weird fucking video, or no, someone like explained once about like some guy asking about VR or like motion capture, and he's like, "Oh, so when you bend down, the character bends down too?" It was kind of weird. It was kind of weird. Old people, fucking old people. And yeah, this game gives you a lot of freedom about like how you want to use guns, and as you can see here, the moving parts are simulated pretty accurately. Oh, that's flung out. So yeah, there you can see the magazine. And for instance, now like if I try to shoot, I can't because the chamber isn't loaded. And I can also close it with the analog stick. If you press down the analog stick and you press it in a direction, you can basically trigger certain functionality. For instance, ejecting the magazine, and then you can reload like that. And if I would pull the chamber now, I would eject the eject the round again. And I can, for instance, like use my other arm as support, or I can just aim like this, which is gangster. Wait, let's see. Oh, I can hit it.
Yes.
Not really. Okay, let's see. Man, no one's joining, man. No one is active in the chat. That's too bad. I should announce this shit like earlier or something, maybe.
I guess more people as the stream.
Or maybe the problem is that it's on top chat and not newest. Let me just check that very quickly, because that can be a problem. Live chat. Okay, nothing changed. So yeah, it's a bit empty right now. Okay, but that will change hopefully. Okay, so let me just pick this up. And you have a fucking mall demos. Like never try VR in the fucking mall, because it will have some shitty roller coaster stuff. Because the boomer that runs Media World will be like, oh yeah, roller coasters, VR, that's fucking cool. No, it's not, because there are certain things that make you motion sick as fuck. One is if things move around you without you having a reference of why you're moving. So if you're in a roller coaster, sure, you have this reference as in you can see that you are in a minecart. Was the demo in a minecart, by the way?
Yeah, it was fucking minecart.
Same demo. Anyway, like for instance, in the demo I had, there was a minecart. So, you know, you're basically grounded. So, okay, now you know why you're moving. But still, if things are going through a fucking loop, or if things just fall down, and for instance in this demo, you basically go over a fucking cliff, and then you're in midair, you're like flying. And there's an arch, and it goes downwards. These arches that go downwards, those make you motion sick the most. So that's basically it's just a fail on these roller coaster games. And overall, roller coaster stuff in VR is not that good anyway. Oh hey, hello Whackjob Interactive. What's up, man? I think that's Elwood, maybe? Maybe? Is it Elwood?
Yeah, it's him.
It's him. It's him. Okay, I will just accept that. Also, I find it kind of funny that I'm basically doing the Jackass staccato in fucking the darkness, where it's like, yeah, I'm just standing here rambling about shit with a fucking gun in my hand in a dark room or something. In this case, Hickok 45's gun range. You know Hickok 45? It's like this old man that like shoots guns, and he's fucking cool. He's like the best YouTuber.
Yeah, saw that guy before.
Okay, good. So, just gonna throw away that shit. Okay. So now, the good thing about this game is you have like a gigantic selection of guns. For instance, I can get the tube-fed shotguns. Those are like my favorite guns. I just love shotguns. And you know, you can put them in the inventory. And if you have this inventory that is like white, gray, it's a finite inventory. But if you use the analog stick and click down, it's infinite. And what you can also do is you can do some matrix stuff, where you can basically pick up one round and you can basically pick up multiple rounds if you take one with the holding thing, with the holding trigger exactly, and then you lay the round on the others and you press the analog stick down. So I tweeted the stream, by the way, so hopefully you can get some reviews. Oh, nice! Hickok 45 gang. Played that game recently. Oh, nice. You also have VR? Okay, good. So, essentially, the cool thing is, like, you know, with the physicality, basically, you can, like, load shit, like, very quickly. So, I will just do... Oh, holy shit. Wait. Ah. Well, that failed. Okay, anyway. So, for instance, what's pretty cool is, you can do shit like this. You can basically, you know, cock the gun, and you can load the chamber first. And then... you can load it down here. Oops. Oh, and now it's full. As you can see, it doesn't accept any more rounds. And you can see the rounds down there. So if I push it open here, you can see that it's loaded. Because normally what would happen is if you cock it, then basically the shells here, they get up there, you know. I'm not a gun nut. I'm not an expert, so I have no fucking clue. But yeah, shooting this fucking thing is fucking amazing. Wait, look at this. Oh wait, safety's on. Always forget the safety. Yeah, as you can see, the guns are simulated quite nicely.
Oh,
And
cool.
what I love about VR games with guns is when reloading is an actual mechanic rather than you know, just a thing you have to do, like click on the gun and it's reloaded. That's lame as fuck. You should never like have a game like that in VR. If you are in VR, you have to be a bit more physical than that. This was actually also one of my complaints in Boneworks. You have this amazing physics sandbox and you have no guns which are so physical as a shotgun. Or you don't have the gun interaction that you have in this game, which of course, okay, that's a very high standard, but for instance Pavlov. Pavlov is also pretty interesting on how you handle guns. Now we'll show you some examples later on about, for instance, the AK-47. Now I can see already the gun is empty. So I will stash this gun here because you also have an inventory that you can use. Let's see. I don't know if the chat actually shows up in the stream, but if you're wondering why the fuck is he doing a fucking whip nene, that's because I'm checking the chat over this program here. That was fucking cringy. Anyway, let me show you something here. I will just use SMG rifle, battle rifle. I think that's it. That's not it. It's assault rifle, exactly. Is it? Yeah, it is. I will spawn this, and I will spawn a magazine. So, the cool shit about magazines is, I will first off make it an infinite resource here. The cool thing about magazines in this game, you can see the bullets inside. What you can actually do is, you can unload them, and you can unload everything. And of course, you can also pick shit up and put it back in the magazine. So, if you want to feel like an insurgent or something, also if the sound cuts out, the Oculus Rift sometimes has USB issues, it always had. So sometimes the sound like cuts out for a split second, but don't worry, it's not the stream, it's me. So it's not really a problem. That's what you get for buying used, but hey, $200 for an Oculus, that's not too bad. Well, I get really sick in real life roller coasters too. Do motion sickness in just the part of the experience. It kind of is, yeah, that's true. That's actually a very good take. But yeah, let me show you something that I find really interesting. So how do you reload an AK, you know? Well, in games like Boneworks, there's only one way to reload it. So you take it, you put it in, and you cock it. That's it. And, well, in this game it's a bit more interesting because you can do shit like this. You can take the magazine, you can slap it out, and it's in. And now if I would cock the chamber, I would lose a bullet here. Oh, I didn't before? Ah, it's flying towards me maybe. Yeah, it was flying towards me. Okay. But yeah, for instance, like if I shoot now, oh, safety's on.
Oh,
of course.
nice.
Safety's on again. Okay, now it's empty. So what can I do? For instance, what I can do here, I can reload the Russian way. That's a bit more difficult in VR because you cannot see this thing here. But what you can do is essentially you can take the magazine and you can, you can slap it out like that, put it in, load the chamber, and you can keep firing. Because the AK was designed in a way where you always keep your aim. So you've done shooting, you take the fucking, Jesus Christ, you take a magazine, slap it out, it's in, load the chamber, that was a waste, and you can keep firing. So you can do all this shit, and you can also like, you know, do these like insane Call of Duty Black Ops, you know, so if you want to be a fucking smartass, you can do shit like this. I'm out of ammo, shit, Alpha Delta out, and then you like do this, and then you do, Jesus fucking... Okay, you slap it out, and then you take the thing, and then you tap it for some fucking reason, and you put it in, and then you're like, and then you go like, oh, you know, because you have to show the gun, and then you can do fire. So it's pretty cool. At least I think so. You can do shit like this. Good gun sounds. The gun sounds are phenomenal in this game. It deserves a sound design video, really, but the sound design videos, they just... I don't know why I don't do them anymore. They're actually really good. They're some of my favorite videos. And Jesus, I'm shaking like crazy because before I drank an energy drink, I hit it. Great. Can you hear that? That's reverberation. There's a pop. Yeah, there it is. The echo. So this game has pretty good sound design. I didn't hit it once. I think I'm way too shaky because of the stream too, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, you have a lot of freedom to, you know, like use the guns as you like. For instance, if you don't want to do all this mean bullshit, you can just eject the gun as well, I think. Maybe not in this gun actually. Yeah, in this gun it's not possible, but you know, you have freedom to, you know, just take it out. Or, you know, if you want to be stylish like me, you can just do this bullshit. Or if you want to be an annoying cunt and want to be like, I am a historian and I know how to do this shit. Well, you can do the original way. You can just take the fucking magazine, you know, like a retard, and you can do this shit, put it in, and be like, oh yeah, I'm historically accurate. Fuck you. You know, you can be like that. And excuse me being an idiot and not knowing how to aim and shit, but yeah. That's that. And then there's also like other stuff that is interesting. For instance, I think, does this gun have this? The molds? I don't think so actually. Yeah, this doesn't seem to have the firing modes. But for instance, what you can do here is you can just do stuff like this. So now this is configured to aim at a greater distance. Let's see if this is too overkill. Maybe it is. Ah, of course. Okay. Okay, didn't hit anything. So I think that was a bit too exaggerated. But yeah, if it gets too messy, you can always click this here, clean up magazines and rounds. Everything's gone. And you can also reset all the targets and destructible objects, and now everything is back to normal. Also, these objects, they are physically interactable. So you can take this shit here. Let's see. You can, for instance, take a magazine. Oh, oops. It's completely physically interactable. If I lift this up, it's great shit. So let's see, if I, for instance, now, oops. Okay, let me like unload more stuff here. Maybe let's see if I can do this. Can something load in? No, nothing loaded in. But yeah, with some guns, for instance with shotguns, you can actually take a double barrel shotgun, you know, you can like, you know, crack it, and then you can pull shotgun shells out of something into the chambers, which is pretty cool. So you have a lot of freedom in that regard too, with stupid shit. And yeah, I'm just gonna show off some more guns here, and then I can go on to you know, other game modes maybe. Let's see, I never tried the SMGs before. I'm gonna try out the P90. There it is. Let's see. What an iconic gun. You see that? Rush B. Rush B. Okay. And you can even use stuff like scopes. So if I spawn this, or I think that's a laser pointer actually. Let's see. Where can I? can attach it up there. Let's see. It doesn't seem to be activated though. Reactivate it. Gamers, I have a problem. I don't know how to activate the fucking thing. Okay, so you know you have stuff you have stuff that you can put on the thing. So let's see. Can I have this thing? Let's see. What is this? I don't know. I think that's a scope. It must be a scope. That is a scope. So as you can see here, you can like aim through the scope and you can see my jittery ass hands. Like, look at that. That's bad. It's fucking bad. Did I snort cocaine? I don't know why it's so jittery here. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, and as you can see here, the animations are great. But anyway, let's spawn in a magazine. Let me just throw this shit out. Okay, great. Okay, so let me just... Oh, come on. That's a bit clunky. Oh, oops. Okay. So now, I can just... Oh. The safety's on, of course. This should have fire modes. Pretty sure it should have. Oh, and yeah, this is also a cool thing about the P90. It's actually an ambidextrous gun. So you can see here, you can slide back the chamber. And on the other side, you can do that too. So you can actually, oh, oops, you can actually dual wield the gun, but it's very awkward for me. So I will just, oh, so we'll just use it like that. Let's see if I can hit this one. Hey! This one's gonna be a challenge. And look at how jittery I am. I wasn't this jittery before. Works. Okay. I can disassemble AK like in 20 to 30 seconds. At least I hope I still do. That's fucking cool. Yeah, you were in the army, right? So that's something that you can at least actually do in real life. So, is it easy for you, or is it like kind of? Is it difficult to disassemble a gun, or that's what I wonder always, because I believe that guns, especially the AK-47, that they should be very easy to manage, easy to handle, because I mean, they are very... They must be popular for a reason, right? This is at least how I think of it. Let's see. You, off with you, and you in the trash. Okay, let's see. Let me just...
In the garbage.
In the garbage. I eat garbage. The Uzi. The Uzi. Okay, let me spawn 2 of them. I need to spawn 2 of them. Let's see, and then... Oh! Okay, let me just... Oops. Okay. Okay, I gotta do this gangster shit. You know? Like, you know, cribs and shit. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, that's basic as shit. Oh, okay. I mean, I guess for someone in the military, it's even easier than someone like me. I would have to learn it, of course. Okay. Okay, let's do some gangster shit. Like, you know, Saints Row 2 or something. No, GTA, Hitman level. Oh, wait. Wait. Actually, can I manipulate? Yeah, the thing I'm trying here is, I'm not an idiot. I mean, at least I hope I'm not. Basically, these things, since they are physical, you can actually bump into things, and you know, for instance, you can discharge a gun or something, or you can discharge the chamber by, you know, hitting a wall, or by, you know, hitting a sausage. Why am I saying sausage? They're basically NPCs that you can shoot in some game modes that what is it? Ah, wait, let me guess. Okay, no, that's not it. Aha! Aha! Now it works. Okay, let me see here. Okay. Ah, wait, I didn't. Aha, okay. Good, so now let's like do some like The Darkness shit. The Darkness is one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game on the PS3. It's like a very good shooter that sadly is the most horribly optimized game I've ever seen. It runs at like 15 FPS the majority of the time, but it's worth it. It's a great game. And there's like jackass the car like dual wielding shit. Actually, let me do something here. Can I do this infinitely? This is still. Ah, that's boring. Okay, you know what? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, you can like, you know, dual wield guns. It doesn't really matter what guns, but if one gun is out, he just throws it away and he like switches to the other one. So, you know, he will do stuff like this. Like he walks around town, he walks down the subway, and there's a guy, and he's like. And then this gun is out, and he throws it away, and then he like does this shit. So it's a really cool. It's a really cool game. It's it makes you feel gangster. It makes you feel gangster. And yeah, then the game was raped by 2K, sadly, with The Darkness 2, which is, in my opinion, the far inferior game. Oh, oops! It's, in my opinion, a very, very, very inferior game. Which oh, that's gangster mode, dude. Okay, wait. I'm gonna. Where's the? There it is. Okay. I had to do that. Let me check chat. I had the AK-74M, and then AK-102 or SMF, I think it is. Okay. So you get like your own guns, right? Like I bet you are not allowed to lose them. That would be pretty bad, I think. Let's see. Okay, now both are full auto. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna throw this away. I'm gonna put this in. Okay, gun number 1. And then I'm gonna. Okay, I guess I have to throw this away. Okay, and next one. I think that's fine. Okay, the plan is. Wait, let me check the. Okay, let me check this gun here. Should be, yeah, it's unloaded. Okay, let me just like reload this here. So what I will do is I will like go full on schizo. I will just shoot the targets as if they want to kill me, and then I'm gonna throw the Uzis away. I'm gonna pull out the shotgun, and then I'm gonna like quickly. That's gonna be very fucking cringy. The cool thing about VR, the cool thing for you, the cool thing for me, to me it looks cool. If I do shit like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like, and then, you know, I do a backflip and then I break my neck. For me it looks cool. For you it looks fucking stupid. So we both have fun. This is something that I find really cool. Let's see. So yeah, now I can be like, oh yeah, okay, I'm reenacting a scene in The Darkness. So you walk around, you know. So, and then maybe you sprint a bit, but normally the walking speed is like this, you know? He walks around New Jersey, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna walk around town and be like, oh no, there's an enemy. You miss like half the shots, and then you like, quick turn, oh shit, there's someone. I'm missing everything. Ah, that's an headshot. But yeah, you feel like an action hero even though you suck. So that's pretty cool. And I'm out. I love this game. It's a really good game. If you have VR and you have not picked up this game yet, you should. It's great. The developer actually is a very active developer. He constantly pushes out updates. He is he's very proactive about this game, so he does really care about it, which is really nice to see. But yeah, I think this is also one of those guns that you can just push out. Exactly. So you can use the analog stick to like push out the SMG. So you can do some like Max Payne shit where he's like, this is so cool. So yeah, you can like push out magazines like that. So yeah, let me just reload them here. Well, I guess, you know, you can be a fucking smart ass. You can be like, hey, yeah, I'm just gonna like do my fucking cool VR video. And then I'm gonna do. No, wait. Oh. You see? You're showing off. This is the cool thing about this game. You can show off and be like, I'm fucking cool. And then you see the camera footage and you see some fucking fat guy with, you know, funny controllers and, you know, oh, I'm holding two guns at my face. Good that they're empty. Good they're empty, you know, because you want to practice gun safety, you know. So, let's see. That was embarrassing. Okay. So now we have two guns. So, to bring it back a little bit to the other topic. Wait a sec. I think you can actually can illegally buy one there if the military unit is corrupt enough. Well, I guess that's a positive of living in Russia, isn't it? But yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let me do another one. Another one of those like cringy moments, right? So let me just. Okay, cringy stream clip. So I'm just gonna load this gun here. Okay, now it's gonna be reverse. Now I'm Jackie Estacado, like slowly walking through the fucking subway, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh no, there's a guy," and then you hit him. hit him again, and then you're like, "Oh shit." Shit, I'm out. Fuck. Where's the other? It's back there. Okay, let's say you just have one. It's great. It's a great game. Oh, Jesus. I love this shit. And, dude, like, for instance, when I was playing Boneworks, right? I don't have any videos of me playing the game, but I can only imagine that it's the cringiest shit ever. It's like, you know, me, like, going down like this, like, going commando and shit, being like, oh, going through, oh, shit. What is around the corner, you know? Like, stuff like that. And then, you know, sometimes it's like, you know, I'm reloading and shit, and then I'm like, ah, shit, ditch the guns, and then, you know, I take another gun. Didn't intend to do that. So then I take another gun, and then I do like, oh, shit, yeah, fucking Spec Ops The Line. Stuff like that. I don't know why I said Spec Ops The Line. I never played that game. Looks pretty bad to me, to be honest. It has, like, this anti-war message, which, I find kind of funny, because in a multiplayer you're like rewarded for headshots in an anti-war game. It feels really disingenuous. So it's like, oh yeah, we hate war, war sucks, look, there are children that died from hellfire bombs. And then in the multiplayer it's like,
oh, it's this game.
150 XP, multiplayer, cool headshot, well done. Well done, dude.
No,
okay, good. So those are Uzis. Those are like gang shit. This is fucking great.
Love the message Alwood just posted. Be right back. Gonna buy an AK from Russian army.
Oh, dude, bring one for me too. I would love one. Like, you know, only lately I really realized how much of a gun nut I actually am. Oh, look, it's the a grease gun. Wait, let me see if we have an MP40 here, because there we go. The thing about like World War II guns with me is that I really like the these German guns from the time era, because they became this big meme in media. For instance, the MP40 is pretty stupid gun actually. It's not that, from what I've heard, it's not the best submachine gun ever. And it just is used in media as this gun template for the bad guys, because of course the people that I cannot mention on YouTube because they didn't exist, apparently through their community guidelines or something, the bad German guys that never existed.
Oh yeah.
Says YouTube. Says YouTube, not me. Says YouTube, because I get fucking banned or something. There are some videos that just mentioned the establishment in the 1940s, and they had their videos taken down because of that. So I'm not gonna do the same shit. So evil guys that never existed, they had these guns, and basically these guns are used as a template in a lot of media for the bad guys' weapons. For instance, this gun, as far as I know, the laser guns from the stormtroopers in Star Wars was modeled after this gun. It has the same kind of design, and they're inaccurate as fuck. They're just standing there hip firing like morons, and they just can't hit the broadside of a barn. And they only hit for plot convenience, but that never happens. So it's whatever.
Wish I could say this line we made up while watching Wolfenstein Youngblood. You know the line, except the YouTube terms of use. So
yeah, it most likely involves something with these people that never existed in the Second World War.
I guess I'm gonna use a substitute word. I fucking hate bad guys.
I fucking hate bad guys. I fucking hate them. This is, by the way, a thing that I really hate about period piece games. If I can say period piece games from the 1930s to 40s about a certain war that happened, but I cannot say the names of the bad guys. Okay, I most likely can say Unit 731. Look that up. That I can say, and that's fucked up. But I can't say the bad guys in Germany. But anyway, the bad guys in Wolfenstein Youngblood. I liked the game. I'm one of the few people that actually like the game. I understand completely if you hate it. I understand it 100%. I'm not judging you, and I hope you don't judge me. But the thing is this: the thing with Wolfenstein, Wolfenstein: The New Colossus and Youngblood are forcing all of this "I hate bad guys" thing, to a point where it's unnecessary. You are the good guy. You're killing the bad guys. I just want to leave it at that. Be like Wolfenstein 2009, which treated the whole thing as a Saturday morning cartoon. That was fucking cool. You're like this big Polish man running through the fucking Eisenstadt, and he sees, oh, there's a bad guy, and he's like, and then they fall over and die, and then he's like, okay, I'm just gonna oh fuck, that was the only, wait. Then he goes to the spawn menu and spawns a magazine and puts it in the fucking hot swap thing, and then he makes it infinite, and then he goes and he puts the fucking thing in, and then he reloads, and then he's like, walks with this Doom 3 walk cycle animation, and then he's like, I spotted an enemy! And then he repeats the cycle, he just keeps going like that. And he walks through Eisenstadt, and then he sees an imaginary enemy that never existed, and then he's like, so I really hate YouTube for basically forcing people to not mention historical events that are kind of significant and that happened. I really hate them for that, and I'm very salty that I still, to this day, could not watch this gamers video, because there was a video by gamers that they covered a game that R-E-I-C-H. It's spelled establishment of power in German. And because they said establishment of power in German over and over again in the video, YouTube thought it had to do with a certain establishment of power that was active in the 1930s, 1940s, and so YouTube was like, no, we don't like that video. And to this day, it's not uploaded. So I never can see this documentary they made. And it's because you cannot bring this shit up anymore. And even if it's in a good context where it's about media should be discussed. But said you can do that. So anyway, this weapon from the establishment in the 1930s, I really like it. It's a great design. It has a nice ironic kind of kind of value to it, because back then it was the symbol of like hatred, of oppression, and then later on it was used in science, like in like movies about like spy movies and shit. There were always these scenes with like Russians with this gun and being like, like someone is like driving away, and then you see like a bunch of Russians with guns like this and Kalashnikovs. They don't do this, they do this, and then later on even it's like mocked for basically being gay as fuck, because it is kind of. I like this gun, it's a great gun, and I have to say the visual design of the weaponry from World War II is incredible. Like for instance the Garand, it's a great weapon. Let me actually pull that weapon up, because how bolt action weapons function, and these weapons where you have to load the clip in, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty accurate actually to how they would feel, I think. Anyway, let me check the comments here. I think I skipped a few. Spec Ops in generic FPS or TPS. Okay. And it tries to deconstruct war game tropes, but it kind of sucks at it. Yeah, essentially. It makes you feel bad for all the chaos you cause, but railroads you into it. Like the white phosphorus bit where it tries to make you feel really guilty for killing civilians, and when there's no way not to if you want to continue the game. Sorry if I'm reading like a moron, because it's very blurry and I can't really read it that well. It's true. The game kind of guilt trips you, like, oh, look what you did. But, it doesn't give you an opportunity to, take a stand against it, So if you want a game that, delivers you a message, do it in a meaningful way. For instance, this War of Mine, which is a great representation of how the Balkan Wars were like. Or maybe even... or was it in Chechnya? I'm not sure. I think it was the Bosnian kind of stuff. There, it was less about the war itself, and it was more about the personal struggles that were caused by the war, which is a very nice message, because there it puts in the role of a survivor, of a civilian that has to either ravage, pillage, or help, whatever you want to do, and then it gives you these decisions where it's like, do you want to keep your integrity and be a nice guy, or do you want to be a tyrant and steal shit and burn shit and kill shit? That's a game that presents the whole subject in a meaningful way, in my opinion. Well, more people you shoot in VR, less... What does it say? Less IRL, right? Well, yeah, that's essentially a thing. I think that people... Oh, I didn't know this could... Oh, I didn't know that. Look at that. It's fucking cool. Okay. I was wondering, like, can you put this up because it's a bit low? But yeah, let me bolt action. Let me check here. What weapon can I show? Mosin Nagant, AWM. This one looks pretty interesting, but I will go on now. Mosin Nagant, Model 70, Sako 85, Scout, Springfield 1903. That's, I think, a classic actually. Let me spawn this gun here. Ah, the Chicken. It's Chicken, sorry. Yeah, hey, what's up? What's up, Parker? Great you're stopping by. I'm playing a VR game about guns. And you can see me now. This is what I look like. Okay, anyway, let's see. Ah, it's like, look at this shit. It's massive. And the cool thing about it being a simulation is that it actually like conveys you like how big these guns actually are, and like just reloading this thing is so much fun. Like listen to that. Come on. Are you not cooperating? Okay. It's great. It's great. Could do I could watch like a video on just someone like doing this, like an ASMR video, ASMR, where they're like caressing a gun and like licking it or something. Just that you can't lick VR guns, sadly. You can't do that yet, but they're actually working on many cool things. Anyway, I want to like talk a little bit about something here. Wait a sec. Maybe because I'm holding this. Okay. I want to talk about something for a little bit, and that is the new show that I am currently working on. Not just me, but also many of my friends. Friends to mention here would be, for instance, Mjo, Hayal, who, by the way, they're all involved in a certain mod called Catharsis Reborn. Check it out, it's fucking cool. By Wagjob Interactive, the official channel is watching right now, and they're helping me with a video production that is gonna be the biggest that I've ever done, and it's called Oscuro. This is like what you can see in the title there and the thumbnail too. And what it is basically a documentary series about cancelled and abandoned games. And look at this. And then you can, come on, please sit. Wait. The safety was on. Isn't that great? Then you can just take your firing arm and reload it. But yeah, what is Oscuro? So it's basically, you know, this show about you know, like abandoned games and you know, games that you hopefully never ever heard of before, you know, so really cool shit. And we're working on quite a few episodes right now. The one main focus is a game that I will not say. You can look it up yourself and try to find information on it. I can guarantee you it's hard. You can find some information very easily if I say the developer. And the developer that made this game is called Ratloop. If you type them in Wikipedia, you will find nothing on that game. It's not even mentioned. You can try to find their website, their old deprecated website. There you can find some information on that game. It's a game you never have heard of before.
Really obscure stuff.
Really obscure stuff. And if you read that shit on the website, that's not the entire video. That information in there is like maybe 5% of a video. I got a massive amount of information on that game, and I will reveal how I found it, because this is why it's taking me like it's already has taken me over 2 months to actually produce this, because what I've been doing is I have been contacting people, I have been writing people, and they were nice enough to cooperate. And who these people are you know, significant to the company, I can just say. I just cannot really say names because I don't want to impede on their privacy. So basically, this is a big thing, and it's gonna be the biggest production I ever made, and hopefully it's gonna be the best production I ever made, because I really want to make this as good as possible. And the script is going along pretty okay. I still have to work a ton to make it perfect, to make it good, and it also has to be approved by Ratloop themselves, because I cannot release any information that is sensitive. But to what extent this information goes, I will not tell you. It's a surprise, so stay tuned for that. And I actually lost my thought process before. I was saying that the people helping me are, you know, for one, Melasauce in this call right now, in this Discord call right now, that is co-hosting this. Then Bushman from Wagjob Interactive, Mjo from Wagjob Interactive, and Mark. They're all helping me out with this. They all like do their own part with research. Or Mark did the main theme. Mjo did the music that is going to be used throughout the video. So it's going to be a modular track that is going to be used a bunch. It has a very spacey vibe to it, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great. And I also have some plans for monetization, which are not intrusive, but a nice extra for people that really care about the production and that want to support my stuff. So it's gonna be like, you know, the full documentary. No information is gonna be paywalled. Nothing is gonna be paywalled when it comes to information. You will hear everything about this game that you never heard before. All the details that I can share, I will share over an article and over the video. And when it comes to paywall content, what is that? That is mostly behind the scenes stuff, how I made certain things happen, and you can also see if I do drawings for it, if I do illustrations for it, or you know, write down some notes. You will gain access to the entire script of the thing. You will gain access to notes that I wrote about the thing, about, you know, what could I do, what could I not do, whatever. So there will be quite a bit of bonus content that you can basically access, along with some Blender files for the introduction animation that I made. So you can check out these files if you want to. They're nothing too fancy. It's kind of primitive actually, but you can see the shit. Patreon. I have a Patreon, but right now the Patreon is pretty, well, it's in a pretty barren kind of state. I have to update it. It still is deprecated because the Patreon initially, what I intended was that the Patreon is just a donation thing for people that really want to spend money. So it's like, yeah, you know, per video I get, I don't know, like $1 from you, whatever, but you know, there wasn't any like special content planned. What I'm thinking of right now is a Gumroad product. So for instance, when it comes to this production here about HAP 12, maybe you can spend like $5 on a packet of you know, the behind the scenes content and some extra content of this specific game, of a game that I'm working on right now. I think I said it right now, did I? Did I say the game name? I'm not sure. Anyway, the game I'm working on, I can just say it, HAP 12. It's called HAP 12. There's nothing on this game. You can try to find information on it, but you won't find anything. You will find something pretty insignificant, like compared to what I found about it. But yeah, for instance, if the HAP 12 episode drops, you should be able to buy a packet on Gumroad where you can gain access to the full documentary in a higher quality with better sound, better video, and you can find, you know, the extra content that is in there too. You know, the high quality illustrations, the high quality, you know, like bonus content, like, you know, behind the scenes stuff, and you know, it's like $5 for a product, because I think delivering a product is better than you know, just being like, hey, give me money, and you just give me money, and you know, you don't really gain anything from it. So I thought this might be a good way to monetize, like to, you know, support, you know, the channel a little bit, because you get something back. It's not just throwing money at a fucking screen and, you know, you never see it anyway. So I can justify that a bit more than, you know, basically being an e-bagger on Patreon, being like, hey, give me money for videos. So I think it's a better idea, but I will have to see later on, like how it's gonna develop. Wait a second, I got a little message here by someone. Okay, on YouTube, on Discord, someone wrote me. Let's see. Not sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I still have to think about it. It's gonna be a bit of an interesting thought. If it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna release the content on YouTube then, so it's not gonna be too tragic if it doesn't work out. But yeah, so this is a pretty big thing, and the thing is this: a lot of research goes into it. For instance, HAP 12 is not the only game we're working on that like to make this documentary happen. There are also multiple other projects. For instance, Melasauce is deeply invested in. He basically did all the research for cancelled Duke Nukem games. And then, for instance, Mjo and myself, we have looked quite a bit into Arcane Studios, because there is a pretty nice subject to talk about there, which is not only about the game itself, but also about the influence this game has brought to other games, which I find really interesting, because some of these cancelled games, like for instance the project by Arcane Studios called The Crossing, had such a great impact on, for one, the industry, and second, on the game studios themselves, and what the titles like brought up, because you can see a little bit of The Crossing in every game that Arcane Studios brought out, and this is why I want to make an Oscuro episode about that game. So what does Oscuro mean, you might ask? It's pretty easy. Since I'm Italian, I like thought up, okay, what name could I pick? What's the Italian name for obscure? Oh, it's Oscuro. It sounds cool. I'm gonna pick that. So I picked that. So that's why I picked the name, and it has a meaning, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I want to focus on basically getting more cool games to talk about, and trying to reach out to people to get information that is not publicly available yet. So I'm really trying to better my journalism game, so to speak, for this kind of production. which I hope people will appreciate, because there's a lot of work that goes into this. For instance, the Duke Nukem research that Melasauce is conducting, it takes a long while to pile all of this information together, and he, for instance, was like very invested in this research before this idea even came up, so he already had quite a bit of information. And then, you know, when I pitched the idea, hey, we could maybe co-write a video, then you know, just basically we just started compiling shit. Mostly he did, because I didn't really find that much info like he did. I mostly found like some gaming magazines from back in the day. And that's also a thing that I'm gonna cover in behind the scenes stuff, like what kind of articles I found, reading the articles, showing off what they showed versus what was available, basically in the hopefully classified info that I got, or, you know, from like personal experience, like how it was to find information on it. It's mostly torturous because you never know what you can find in a gaming magazine. But anyway, let's throw a grenade here. The cool thing about grenades, when you pull that pin, they're basically live. I don't know if you can put them back in, actually. That's something that the developer could actually add into the game, like putting pins back in so grenades are safe again. Cool shit. Nice that for summer it sounds nice. But yeah, for instance, you can I think press the analog, oh yeah, you can press the analog stick to unlock it, and it goes boom. So that's pretty cool. Let me take another grenade. And is there grenade stuff here? I'm not sure, actually. I can go back once more. I think there is. MISC. Firework target, horseshoe, backpack crafting, gun hats, utility. No. Wait, did I miss something? Support. Grenade. There we go. Okay. But anyway, I hope it's gonna be good shit. I really put a lot of time into this shit, and the people that helped me too, which is I really appreciate that. Let's see. How can I... You're fucking kidding me. Jesus. Wait. Oh boy. That's fucking cool. I never actually used the Molotov cocktails. I look at the match is actually burning down realistically too. Look at that. It's even deforming. Oh, it went out. Okay. Man, really shit at throwing in VR. That's maybe one of the worst things, throwing in VR. Flashbang, let me spawn that. Stun grenade. Okay, let me see. Let's see how it looks like. Hello? Is it doing something? Oh. Okay, that's potent. I didn't expect that. But yeah, Mousauce, do you have anything to add to that, like to that essay?
I mean,
Look at that.
it's gonna be some cool stuff. Sure.
Whoa. Okay.
Not have anything to say.
Okay, good. No problem.
Sorry if I sound like half disappointed all the time. Like everybody keeps to telling me that like I sound sad, disappointed, or whatever.
It's no problem. Fuck grenades, by the way. Scary shit. Only tried the training ones. Oh man, I can only imagine, dude. Like, You have something in your hand that could blow you away and there's nothing left of you. That's some fucking weird ass shit, dude. Like, I do wonder sometimes how it is to have shit like this actually in your hand. And yeah, like this, if I just left it like that, I'm gonna die. So I'm... Oh shit! Okay, good. Anyway, that's fucking weird. But yeah, as you can see, the simulation is pretty accurate for many things. Okay, let me check here. I should have... How can I Jesus, I can't even... Do I just like hold it there? And that's it? Oh, oops. Doesn't seem to work. Well, okay, then I guess I'm not gonna use that. Let's see. Let me use the freedom matches again. Ah, yes, the freedom matches. Oh. Okay, lighting a match in VR is fucking weird. Come on. It's not that hard. Jesus. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait. You're kidding me. Come on. You can't do that. Do I have to close it? Do I really have to, like... You're fucking kidding me! Okay. Anyway. That's pretty potent. Jesus, I didn't expect that to happen. Cybernade. This is the Half-Life grenade, actually. Look at that. That was cool, wasn't it? Let's see, let me spawn another one. That was most likely a real sissy throw. It was most likely horrendous. Okay. Let me actually spawn multiple of these. Okay. And let me do something here. That's something that I find really cool about this game. Basically, the grenades, they can detonate if another, like, explosive basically triggers them. So I'm just gonna throw all of these grenades down there, and hopefully we're gonna have not an explosion, but a mega explosion. I get that was fucking cringy, but yeah. Let's see. Let me try. Okay, let me just. Oh no, that's not. Okay. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Didn't seem to work this time. Maybe there was only a thing in Meat Fortress, I'm not sure. And yeah, there is a Team Fortress game mode in this. Let me see. Let me try the frag grenade. Look at these things. As a kid, I always thought it looked like a pineapple, and I actually still think it looks like a pineapple because it looks like a pineapple. Oops. That one can be thrown much better, actually. Let me try that again. There it goes. That's much better. Okay, so I would say enough of this gun range. Let us try something a bit more interesting. Or actually, what is this? I would be dead now. Jesus. Okay. So you pull it off and then you just throw it? Wait. Oh, I think that's a nitroglycerin grenade. Or is that the number for nitroglycerin? Or I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it's actually called. By the way, if I do this, it's not because I'm dabbing on you. It's because it's like there's a barrier. I don't want to crash into my PC setup or something. So let's see. Let me try that again. So that detonates some contact. I think what this is like a solution that basically... Wait, let me try something. I don't get that. I really don't get that. Wait, look. I'm doing this. But then I'm like, oh, oops. What the fuck, dude? That's maybe something to patch out. A smoke grenade. Let me try that. Oh! It's in the French colors. Okay. No, American colors, but I thought French because for a split second... Okay, look, that looks pretty French to me, dude. Look at that. French or Netherlands. To me, at least. Or Russia. Could be anything. Aha, indeed. It's fucking weird. Oh, I hit the target, dude. That's fucking sick. Okay, let's see. Maybe a jingler. Oh, that looks fucking great. Where is it? There. Some Christmas spirit. So yeah, the game also has some joke weapons, of course. I mean, the bananas. And it has some fictional weapons too. Let's see. Totally realistic ninja smoke. Let me guess. It's a smoke thing where you can... Okay. It was a bit underwhelming. Let's see.
Okay.
Come on! Come on, you have to throw them at your feet! Wait. Why doesn't it work? Come on! It must work. Okay, there it works, but... Jesus. Why doesn't it work here? Let's see. Let me do some forensic analysis. It just despawns for no reason. Okay. But then again, if I like yeet it like that. What the fuck, game? It's fucking weird. Okay, to basically finish this off, I'm gonna show you something ridiculous, and that is a minigun. Look at that beaut. Let's see. I think it's better to hold it like that if I load the magazine. The magazine, the box rather, cartridge, whatever. Or not. Let's see. Okay, that was a bit weird. But yeah, the cool thing about the minigun is that it's ridiculous. That took a fucking minute. That was a minute of pure shooting. Look at that. Look at the smoke. Look at that. That's
Oh,
fucking great. Look at that.
good.
Ah, it's so good. And it's like, ooh, you can almost feel the heat, dude. You can almost feel the heat. Yeah, look at that. And I didn't try what happens if you just like take this and you just leave it, like you like put it away and see if it actually, I think it's cooling down right now. I'm not sure, but yeah, this most likely will cool down. But yeah, as you can see, that was fucking ridiculous. And remember, this is an accurate game, so this ammo size, this ammo capacity was more likely than not actually to a realistic degree and not to something fabricated. There are some guns, for instance the MG42, which had an artificially extended magazine because many people were like, make a magazine better because it doesn't have enough bullets. So brand yourself on it. I could do that. Wait. Ah, it actually cools down. Look at that. Okay, anyway, let me get the oops, let me get the chain gun. Let me sparen it. Ja. Ja, dann macht man es da nur rein. Dann sieht man, das ist geladen. Ja. This is the Epstein tactic. The bullets are ricocheting off the thing. Look. You see the straight bullets like going there?
Yeah.
And now, if this was a real fucking gun and I would put it into my face, I would have third-degree burn marks, I think. Vokad, you ever shot a gun like this and like burnt yourself from touching the barrel, or did a gun ever overheat for you in the army? Like, I don't know when that happens. I guess with guns like the AK-47 it doesn't really happen, but I could imagine that happening on like higher caliber shit that, you know, is a bit more unwieldy, and you know, you sit there like, you know, some fucking tank operator or some dude that drives a car for the first time, like straight back like this, and he's like, you know, like that. So I think that could be a thing where you like, so like that, in a helicopter, and you shoot down on pirate ships, modern pirates, not the old ones, modern ones. That's exactly what I meant. Okay, let me go do another game mode, which is one of my favorites actually, which is Meat Fortress. Actually, oh, it's already 1 a.m. That's interesting. Let's see. Let me go to the main menu. Ah, Jesus. Okay. Standing for hours. Okay. And here you can see, by the way, this is the extensive menu. Movement mode options. This is what every VR game should look like. You go there, and you have all this shit. All of it. And then you have like all of this shit like here. And then, do you see this? Do you see this? Those are all advanced options. You go there, and then you have more options. And look for smooth locomotion.
Oh, dude.
What the fuck is this? Look! This is what every VR game should look like when it comes to options. You have all of this shit. So, here is something for everyone. And for instance here, movement speed. Slow, normal, fast, very fast. What the fuck, bro? Perma sprint. Controller forward, slide routes, try them all out. Standard, onward, XYZ, hand, XZ hand, XZ head. Whatever, you have all of these cool ass options. Love the minigun. I love it too, it's fucking great. Let's see, lateral strafe, lateral snap turn. Yeah, you have all of these options. Arm swinger, that is a weird thing that I really do not like. I mean, this is the snap turn option, which is only for the Index or Windows Mixed Reality. But anyway, you have all of these options that, and of course, sure, for some it's not that many, but I love the options when, like, that they're there when they need to be there. For instance, for smooth locomotion, because this screen for me, this saved the game for me. This was the reason why I kept playing the game. And the thing is this, it still has snap turn, I fucking hate it. I like smooth turn, but at least this, the smooth locomotion, if that is in the game, I'm playing it. So that's at least something. And for instance, here's twin stick jump. I think that's when you hold down both and then, oh oops, you hold down both I think and then you like, no wait, no wait, this is like when you pull down the analog stick, then you jump, which is very nice. And there even is, I think in arm swinger mode, you can basically just do this and then, oh, I never looked up actually. That's fucking cool. And okay, for anyone that never used VR before, everything is in 3D. Everything is in stereoscopic 3D. It's much better than in a cinema with a crappy movie. Here it actually feels like you're in this big space, and you know, being in first person in the game, actually being in the game, it's something irreplaceable. So if an experience is built for this, it's great. If it's a game like, I don't know, Team Fortress, I wouldn't play it like this. But speaking of Team Fortress, there's this mode, Meat Fortress, which is basic Team Fortress 2 gameplay and style translated into this gun simulation game. And look at all these modes. This is a fucking alpha game. This is alpha. This is alpha shit right there. Let me see, someone is writing me again. Oh, okay, it's you, Malasas. Are you writing me something important?
No, nothing. Just did some background.
Okay, good. So Discord is slow as fuck. I hope the frame rate is good in the stream. Is it 60 FPS? I hope so. Anyway, there's all of these game modes. Look at that shit. So, okay, there's the indoor range, which is basically the same as the Heacock 45 range, and this is actually the Heacock 45 range if you know Heacock 45. There's a warehouse range, sure, sniper range. There are quite a few ranges, but then, for instance, here, this is a thing that includes multiple game modes. Arizona range, there's another range. Arizona at night, another range. But then Meat Grinder, this is a horror game. This is a horror game. This is Team Fortress as a VR experience. Meet Miss Snow Globe, I don't know what this is. Take and Hold, this is the roguelite game that was built, that was implemented into this years ago. Like, this is like a 2016, 2017 game mode, I think. Proving Ground, that's also pretty good as far as I know. I think this is for testing shit. Return of the Rotwieners, this is basically DayZ or The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners in this game, which of course isn't as complex, but it's still fucking cool. So you have, and then here, this is like a thing where you like breach a house and you walk in and you like shoot all the targets. There's so many cool game modes here, and this is an alpha game. And as you can see here, there are more scenes, like more modes of Take and Hold. There's this arena here. Boomski, this is like you take grenades and then, you know, you pull the pin and you roll the grenades on this thing and the grenade is like launched. I can try that later actually. But first, let's go Meat Fortress. Before, I'm gonna check the comments here. Let me see, I'm pushing down the thing by the way to read this better. I just heard a story like some retard tossed overheated AK in the snow and the barrel gone completely sideways. Oh, Jesus. That's fucking horrendous, dude.
Oh boy.
That's really bad. Some VR games make you have to download mods to fix control issues. Also comes with a chance to get banned. What? That's horrendous. And actually, one game that I wanted to play, right, and then it's like, oh, what the fuck, I have to configure all this shit with, like, you know, overlays, and then I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to play the game anymore. Elite Dangerous. Such a cool game. It's a cool game. And I like the whole, like, flying spaceship being like, oh, look, there's the sun, there's the earth from above, and you're, like, flying this fucking junker. And it's like, I'm gonna shoot the metro and I'm gonna get metals and I'm gonna sell them. I love this shit, like brainless gameplay, being just like, I have a mind ship and it's like playing Gabelstapler Simulator, just that, you know, it's actually in space and it's cool. You know, it's cool. It's not just doing a job, it's doing a job in space, and it's fucking cool. So if I want to have a midlife crisis in a game, it's in Elite Dangerous. Just that it doesn't have in-game cockpit controls. It doesn't have them. You either have to buy actual cockpit controls for this fucking game, or you get a fucking mod, or you memorize the fucking keyboard, and you play it on the keyboard and mouse, which is horrendous, or you do download a mod that basically overlays an overlay with all the controls mapped to them, which is a pain in the ass, and you just like use them, and you know, like manipulate the shit that way. And I'm just thinking, you make a VR mode, at least it's free for Elite Dangerous, at least it's free, but if you make a VR mode, make it right, do it like No Man's Sky, which actually implemented a 3D cockpit that you can use to fly the ship. You only need these things. You don't need some fucking mod. You don't need some fucking cockpit controls that cost you $500. It's like, oh, you want to play a racing game, you have to buy a fucking wheel. No, you don't. It's a peripheral, you know? And sadly for VR, it seems like a lot of gimmicks are a thing. For instance, Parker, you have the full body tracking. Imagine VR chat needing this for VR. That would be fucking retarded. It would be stupid. You know, it would be like, oh yeah, you want to play in VR, you have to get a full motion body tracker. That's something for enthusiasts to buy. You know, I would buy that if I had the money, actually, because it's really cool. But, you know, imagine making that mandatory for a game experience to play in VR. That's fucking stupid. Anyway, let me load the scene before I start rambling more and more. That would be really bad.
Also, to quote Sam Hyde, I like mining asteroids for 3 hours because I'm a fucking retard.
Yeah, exactly. Sam Hyde is great. I love his content. But yeah, this is me, Fortress, and what you're gonna see here is a very faithful recreation of playing Team Fortress. This is a better Team Fortress experience on PC than actual Team Fortress 2 on PC, sadly, for me personally. And you can see the art is very reminiscent of the game. And the cool thing about Valve is Valve don't care, and they don't care to a degree. Sorry, I'm gonna scratch my little eyebrow here because it's pretty itchy. And hopefully I'm in the shot. Hello. Do I look sad? Do I look sad right now? Wait, I hope that you can see everything. Wait a second. Let me just check a bit that you didn't. Did I have a microphone there? Oh Jesus, I have a microphone there all the time. Let me just put it down. Okay. Look at that. Do I look sad? I think I look sad right now. Must look sad right now. Let me check the camera here. Man, I look really sad. Anyway, back to the game. Oh fuck, wait. Now the microphone that I put down so that you can see me better is blocking the Rift cable. Okay, good. Back to the game. Okay, perfect.
No idea why I got reminded specifically of this, but...
basically because I was talking about, you know, just the game, right? Like, you know, Elite Dangerous. But then you can see here, you know, you can set your health. The standard is 50,000, which is pretty neat because if you're a retard like me and you're not that accustomed to this game, then it's definitely pretty interesting. And this game mode has something that I know a friend of mine will not handle. And sure, okay, you can load the rockets, and the loading capacity is the same as in the PC game. So this is now 4 rockets. You cannot load anymore. The capacity is 4. And for instance, in this game mode, as you can see, this is very unrealistic. You're loading all the rockets into a barrel. That's stupid, but you can. And actually, I never tried this. Can you load them like this? You can't. So it's not really a realism thing. But look at what you can do. Wait.
Oh,
you can rocket jump. You can fucking rocket jump. So people that are not accustomed to VR will fucking puke. I actually can handle it. So for me, it's not really a problem. But if you're new to this shit, you should not do this. You should not do this. This is a bad idea because you're gonna lose your fucking balance. You're gonna fall over, or you're gonna be really, really sick. So it's not really worth it. Let's see. Yeah, full body, it's great, but it was made compulsory. If it was made compulsory, it would be stupid. It makes entry cost into VR more unreachable. That's true, because the thing is this. When you think of VR, you think insanely expensive. And for instance, back then, in like 2016, I was so hyped for it. I always was like, oh man, I really want to have the HTC Vive. I really want to have the Oculus, whatever. But the price was so high, it's so steep, like $1,000 for a fucking Vive or something. Or I think it was something like 700, 600, an insanely high price. If you made games where you had to have stuff like the Index, for instance, that would be fucking stupid, because not many people are like my roommate that can just have it, that they can just get to it. Many people, you know, they don't have much money at all, and you know, they have to think about, okay, what they want to buy. More RAM in a new processor, or I don't know, this fucking VR headset. And some people even have a shit computer and they're like, okay, what should I buy? Should I buy the Oculus Quest and have a limited amount of games, or should I buy an actual headset? Just, you know, I have to upgrade my PC as well. So that's maybe a $1,000 upgrade. Maybe. So it always depends on, you know, like the circumstances and stuff. Yeah, don't look sad. You don't look sad. You look like Asian. Azerbaijani? I don't know who that is. Or I'm not sure if I'm reading this correctly. Rocket jumping in VR, bruh, epic. It is epic. Jetpacks are the best to make you sick. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Or roller coaster games. Like, I'm sorry, I don't understand the appeal of roller coaster games, because in VR, like, even like people that play the game, that play VR games a lot, like you, Parker, or me, even for us, it can be really motion sickness inducing to sit in a fucking roller coaster simulation. It's just pretty bad. So just stick to Planet Coaster and build horrendous rides like I do. Anyway, let me get. So you can stick in one class, but you can also basically multi-class. You can also just be like, okay, yeah, you know what? I have a rocket launcher of the soldier, and I can just pick, I don't know, the pistol of the scout. But I'm gonna actually be a good boy, and I'm gonna take the. Well, thank you. I'm gonna take the shotgun here. Okay, I'm gonna set it here. Shotgun. Let me spawn another one, just so that I get the shell. Also, the music is great, and the cool thing about this specific game mode, and just overall about when it comes to just the production quality of this indie game, by the way, made by one person, by the way, is that these models, they're remodeled. They're not the original models of the game, and they have been made in a way where they still fit the gameplay style of H3VR. So, for instance, you unload the gun, and then you put one gun in the one cartridge in the chamber. For instance, you close it. Oh shit! And you reload it, right? And now you have this fully loaded gun. And it feels like a Team Fortress 2 gun, it sounds like a Team Fortress 2 gun, but when it comes to actually interacting with it, it's so satisfying. So this mode is highly unrealistic, but it feels believable, and this is something that is very important in games like this, or in game modes like this in this case. And you know, the shotgun still like functions as normal. For instance, now I cannot pop the gun here. Oh wait, is the microphone is still okay? I like heard something. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it is okay.
Okay, good. So basically, you know, you cannot move this. You cannot pump the gun right now. So you have to basically unlock this. So basically, you just pull the trigger. Now you can do that, and then it's unlocked. And here's, I don't know, I thought it was a bug. So now you can load it again. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, oops, 5, 6, and I think that should be, that's the limit. Okay, so now I have a shotgun, it's fully loaded, I'm gonna put it here. And I think this gun, the rocket launcher, I think I cannot actually store it. Yeah, I cannot store it because it's a gun that is way too big. So now I have the rocket launcher with the rockets and the shotgun with the shells. So now we'll just try to get in game. And momentarily there's only team deathmatch, but it's a fucking great mode. It's a lot of fun. And you can configure the sizes. And I always played with 16 players on the red team, 16 players on the blue team. You can also handicap yourself. And you can set the spawn speed, and I put it on fast to make it chaotic as fuck. And now actually I'm gonna try to limit the play area to the center only, and I'm gonna see how chaotic this is gonna be. So let's see what happens. Actually, am I on the correct team here? Let's see, blast jumping. I don't know if you can still I don't know if you can see what team you're on or if you can choose, but yeah, we'll just start the game now. And yeah, Anton Krüger also got the permission to use all the assets that he needed for this game mode by Valve, because the good thing about Valve and the bad thing about Valve is that they don't care, they don't give a shit, so they just give permission to stuff like that. And as you can see, it sounds like TF2 is TF2, the only difference is that the enemies are sausages, with very funny lines by the way. I wanted to just respawn for a second so I can read the chat a little bit. Roller coasters I can handle easy. Put me in a jetpack in VR and 5 minutes later I will be on the floor dead. Oh, Jesus. Fuck, I have to be in the uni in 4 hours. Good night to you. Hey, good night, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. It's fucking cool. Cool to see you here. Let's see. Put this. Actually, let me try another gun because the rocket launcher is a bit overpowered. So, let me keep the shotgun. I don't have a shotgun anymore. I don't know what happened to that. Oops. Okay, I'm like putting this like again. So the thing is that like it's an action game, but it's definitely a bit slow. Only because it is in VR, you know, so you have to kind of account for that. But I think it's kind of obvious that this is the case. Okay, this weapon is fucking ridiculous, the flamethrower. But I'm not sure. Okay, the reloading for some guns is a bit weird. How do I reload this thing? Like this? Like that, I guess. So, this thing never runs out of ammo. It takes a while to run out with ammo with this thing, which is fucking ridiculous. Yeah, let me just store away this gun. By the way, they actually discharge if you shoot them, so this is pretty cool. Yeah, I think the grenade actually exploded correctly, like as it would in real life. So that's pretty cool. Let me see. Let me respawn here. Let's see what this can do. I never used it in combat. And it's lagging like that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, but you can see it's a pretty interesting game mode. What the fuck is going on here? I went to test CR and I just came back to this. I can't even hear you cheeking. Oh, can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Oh, it's loud. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry about that. Wait, let me do something here. Okay, this should be better. I dropped down the volume. Oh. Let me do something here. Let me Oh boy, now it's lagging. I mean, it's a good game, but it's not perfect as you can see. Okay, Elwood, for you, I'm just gonna like explain this for a second. This is the Meat Fortress game mode. Jesus Christ. Is it gonna stay like this? Just because I brought up this? Is it really gonna stay like this? Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me try to go back to the main menu and see what happens. Do I have a disk space warning? Don't seem to. Sometimes the slowdown happens because the disk space is running low. But ooh, this is nasty. This is nasty. I will reload the game. I think I kind of broke it by bringing up the Steam overlay. Let's see. So, stream is all over. I'm just gonna like rejoin back in. Maybe I'm gonna show another game mode. I'm not sure if Team Fortress. Meat Fortress should be good to go normally, but wait, now it works. Look, now it's fucking fine. Now I'm not getting epilepsy vision. Let me sit down for a second. Oh jeez. Oh god. Oh god. As I'm sitting down, this is happening. Why is this happening? You can still hear me? Everything good? Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Steve is dying. Oh, Jesus, don't look at that. Oh, don't look at that. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna... Oh, Jesus.
I know it's probably because of Discord. Your voice really lags on my end.
Let's see. Exiting VR. Let me just reopen that. That was horrendous. That was fucking horrendous, dude. Okay. We should be back on track in a second. Let me see. Let me check chat.
Oh, now it seems to be okay.
Yeah, that issue happens to me too. Change the game resolution to manual, then back to auto. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking weird. Yeah, that's something that I have to say about Steam VR. It's good, but sadly it's not perfect. And for instance, this issue with like the whole like, oh holy shit, you go into retard vision, that doesn't happen on Oculus Home, for instance. Oculus Home in this sense is a bit better optimized. It doesn't do that. It doesn't throw you into the puking overdrive. So I think right now the stream looks a bit boring for you because it's all black. Let me just go back in here. Ah, Jesus. Okay. I hope this overlay. Oh. I hope this overlay works. Wait. I'm just gonna need to start OVR. By the way, Parker, I saw that you used this tool called OVR Toolkit. I specifically bought this for VR streams now, so yeah, I invested $10 in this stream. Okay, this stream has a budget of $30, $20 for the game, and $10 for this toolkit. But yeah, I bought this mainly for like the chat functionality because wait, I need to activate this here. I need to say yes, you can fuck my PC. Also, thanks for the likes, pretty appreciated. Let's see. Now, oh, what the fuck is this? It doesn't show the thing.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Elwood. Have fun.
Hey, yeah, goodbye. Have fun, man. Thanks for stopping by. It was pretty cool. And now it shows a fucking browser. Oh my god. Stop tutorial. Fuck you. Windows settings. I'm very sorry, guys, but this sometimes happens. Window list. I think it was that. I'm still a bit switch window, there we go. It should be this one. Perfect. We have everything. Perfect. Okay. No, not launching VR chat. We're going back to hot dogs, horses, and hand grenades. Okay. Oh man, I'm so powered out. Toolkit is great for streams. Oh yeah, it is. Like, it's a bit clunky to get everything set up, but it's fucking great. The only thing is that my my stream, like the resolution for the Oculus Rift, of course, is a bit blurry. Honestly, for me, it's good enough. Like, I always bring this up. Oh. It's still a bit laggy. It's still a bit laggy, but it should work now. Let me see. Let me get something less intensive. Let me try the warehouse. No, wait. Actually, let me try this. Someone's playing Global Offensive right now. Okay, so let me try this game here. Oh boy. Actually, yeah, let me end the screen share on Discord. You can like see it in the stream anyway. But wait, it's already awful, right? Man, that's fucking weird. Yeah, the performance right now is acting up quite a bit, which is a bit unfortunate, but we can press on.
Yeah.
So in this game mode, basically you get these grenades, right? And what you can do is like you can just get them, and then you do this, and then you do this. Or you don't do that. Wait, maybe it was maybe you have to pick them up. Maybe do this, then this, and then. I'm not having luck today. Let's see, maybe. Wait, maybe I just have a sissy throw. That's the thing. I'm kind of having a sissy throw here because I'm bad at throwing in real life, and I'm really bad at throwing in VR. Like in VR, it's even worse, I think. That was a good throw. That was reasonable. That was reasonably good.
Oh, cool. It's like Angry Birds mixed with ball.
Angry Birds with ball. Let me actually be a human being and pick them up like that. Okay, good. Jesus. The tracking is going insane because I'm not standing correctly. But yeah, this is not my favorite minigame, to be honest. It's I don't like this one too much because I like the guns more. I like to use the guns. Let's see. That one was a fail. Yeah, I'm not doing good with these. Let me see. Let me cook the grenade a bit. 1, 2, 3. That was pretty good. Hey, that was fine. That was actually not that bad. Oh, oops. Yeah, I'm really throwing really bad because I don't want to bump the desk here. So I think I should be fine here. Are you fucking kidding me? Did I really throw it backwards like some fucking idiot? I threw it backwards like some fucking idiot. Okay. Let me do that again. Okay, yeah, this game. Yeah, this game mode is not for me. Sorry. I'm gonna go to the main menu again. Let's see. I guess I could interact with my 3 screens while in VR and use my soundboard. It's all in the wrist. Wrist flicks are how you do it. Yeah, this is what I do, and I have a setting where basically like the screen basically spawns in over time and then despawns if you don't look at it, because when I'm like in game I don't want this to happen all the time, right? So, and since you shoot in this game, you mostly have like the hand that you aim with and that you use to support the weapon. You don't have it like this. You don't like have a palm facing away. So I configured it like to be on this thing, and since the menu is like this, so when I hold shit it never shows up. So that's at least something. Okay, now it seems to work a bit better. It doesn't seem to lag out as much as I had it before. Let's see, what can I try? I never tried take and hold. I can try that right now, and I will most likely miserably fail. I watched a video on take and hold by Tisnaker, and he basically compared the game to Madness Combat in a way, where it's like, oh yeah, you just like do shit. I guess. it's kind of neat. Let's see, classic, a lot of Lewis, Dickie Random, Ricky Dicky Random, Mealy Mock Maurice, Akimbo Pistol Parker. Let's see, I'm gonna do classic Lola Lewis, or the default balanced dart spawns with a firearm melee weapon and a health power up. Use the standard progression. So, yeah, health mode, meaty, beefy, armored human, 1 hit, spawn lock enabled, 5 full standard. Okay, I think I'm fine with this. I'm not sure. Okay, Current Environment Classic is a rework of the very first take and hold prototype. It is entirely indoors and features engagements almost entirely within 50 meters, with most occurring within 15 to 25 meters. Planned for CQB emphasis. Okay, close quarter combat. Ah, that was a great sound. Man, I would love to eat a burger right now. This is the most American game ever. So, man, burger right now would be fucking great. Just not from Burger King, then I get sick. I cannot eat fast food too much. Let's see where this game brings us. Hopefully it won't just crash and burn.
Uplink successful. Target system detected. Take it.
Also, I wonder for anyone that play, well, mainly Parker, because I don't know if anyone else that actually plays in VR is watching this right now. Was it also for you like the case where it was kind of weird to actually like in the beginning like get out of VR? Because like yesterday my friend, he was like, oh, what the fuck, like it's so weird getting out of VR, man, it's so weird, and I never really thought about it, but I guess it makes sense. Let's see, can I? No, okay, I cannot cheat here. But I think here I can, with that I can put it to infinite. Yeah, okay, good. That would be sadistic if it wasn't like that. Okay. Oh boy. This is gonna be a shit show. Sorry if I pick my nose, dude, but oh man. It's kind of weird. So basically how this mode works is you have a compass and you basically navigate throughout this compound by, basically looking at the compass here. You check the chat. Okay, nothing. Let's see. So this is partly a stealth game, if you want it to be one. Okay. Oh boy. Right now the game is a bit laggy. I hope it's not too laggy for you guys. Oh boy.
Seems okay so far.
Okay. I take your word for it. Wait, I'm gonna check actually if the Steam VR... Okay, the Steam VR preview is not playing. That's good, because I sometimes have a Steam VR preview running by default because, friends sometimes want to watch or something. So, let me see. Here's nothing. So, this game has patrols running around. Oh boy, my fucking nose. I'm very sorry, but yeah, it's a bit annoying. Also, one thing I didn't mention, The guns that you're holding and stuff, they're all physically interactable, so they all interact with each other, which is pretty cool. I think that's something that VR games need nowadays to actually, you know, like have bigger impact on the gameplay, because if the guns aren't physical, Boneworks kind of spoiled me there. If they aren't physical, it just doesn't feel right. I don't have that issue. I can spend 6 hours in and just walk out like nothing's happened. Unless I've been in a jetpack, I feel ill for hours after. Oh, okay. I was more talking about, you know, like, but yeah, I think we're on the same page. But yeah, like it's for instance, this friend of mine that tried out VR for the first time yesterday. It was pretty good, like good feeling to, you know, show him like what VR like feels like. And he just told me that he found it really weird to get out of VR. And I still have this feeling a bit because I'm still kind of a rookie compared to you, most likely. I think you're playing VR chat, for instance, all the time. So I think you don't really have this sense anymore.
Weekend cookout.
Okay, one thing that you can do.
Investigating. I should get a boat.
Fucking die.
4 hours.
He's dead. Okay, they dropped these little guns here which have limited ammo, and I love this. I love the aesthetics of them because they're like toy guns, which is pretty cool, but it does make sense because they are pretty shit, actually. Oh boy.
Huh?
I think he knows me.
Hey, at least I'm not a
Oh yeah, he knows me. Jesus!
What's going on over here? What's going on over here?
Oh boy. Okay, this is embarrassing.
What's that?
Jesus! Where the fuck away? Oh boy. Okay, this is horrendous. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ.
What's that? Huh?
Fucking kidding me.
But I'm a pacifist! What's that? Hey, we're kids. Huh?
I'm really bad at this. Oh, wait.
Huh?
How do I actually eject this?
Huh?
Do just like... how...
Oh crap, I really need to get my taxes done.
This sucks. Okay, because the thing is this: you have like two buttons on, like you have a button on each controller for movement. It's the upper button on the on both controllers. And so now, if I want to reload, I have to press the movement button, and then I have to press analog stick down, and then it ejects the mag. And then I will basically always have to always re-enable the movement, which is gonna suck ass. It's gonna be really bad.
Standing in one place for
actually,
more
like,
than 4 hours. Please
okay.
consult a medical professional. Wait a minute.
Are you fucking kidding me? Wait. Oh my fucking god.
Oh crap, I really need to get my taxes done.
You're fucking kidding me. I really need to practice my aiming. I think I'm not good at it. Yeah, that was fucking embarrassing. I'm sorry about that. Let me try that again. Play again, yeah. I hope I get a better gun, because that gun
Uplink
was fucking shit.
successful.
For me,
Target
at least.
system detected. Take it.
Oh, I had this health power up actually. I should have used it.
What's over there?
This reminds me of Dying Light, where you have all these supply crates. Oh, what is that? Oh boy. It has a laser, so that's pretty cool. Oh man, that's gonna be clunky as fuck. Jesus, Jesus.
Getting the meat sweat.
Actually, let me do something. Let me be smart about this. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. So I will just do 1, 2, 3, 4,
Go to
5.
trading, they said. You'll be less of a dick, they said.
Okay, wait. Let me just. Why did I do that? I didn't need to do that. Okay, anyway. Let me just. Man, I'm fucking struggling right now. Okay, let me just get these. Okay, wait. Let me just get. Okay, let me get this one, and then collect them like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put them here, and then I can do them like I can like put the infinite tag on it, and now I can quickly reload the gun. So that's pretty cool. I can just like move around like this. And now I have the laser sight, so this is pretty cool. I wonder, can I? Okay, yeah, I cannot really. Instead, I can do the thing with the analog stick like while moving, so that's kind of stupid. But okay, the thing is like in this direction here. But I think I heard a patrol, so I have to be kind of careful. Okay.
Go to the next wander point, the state machine said. That texture repeat is really obvious. Lazy dev.
Did you hear that? That texture repeat is really obvious. Okay. Okay, I wanted to lure them out, but no, it just does this whack ass shit.
What?
Okay, let's see if he comes out here. What? Do you see that?
Yeah.
I leave the gas on. It's a weird way to make a living, but it's an honor.
Okay, yeah, this is the roguelite game. Haha, defiantly definitely don't want you in a zombie apocalypse with that aim. Yeah, man, I'm fucking sorry, dude. I'm really bad at aiming right now. I need a lot of practice. It's been a while since I played Boneworks, you know. Okay, he had this. Oh, just despawned. Well, too
A
bad.
little tired of guard duty. Ah, shoot! Huh?
Okay. There he is. Perfect. I know it's a waste, but I want to. I'm kind of OCD about reloading sometimes. Okay. Look at that jittery hand, Jesus. It's pretty bad.
Let's check this out.
Thank goodness I have this fucking laser sight. Okay. Now this is like an encounter that... Oh, oops. That is gonna happen. So now if there's like a node or something that I'm gonna activate here, and then I have to wait, and like there's gonna be like a little skirmish, and there's things to shoot out, and I will have to do that in a, I guess, quick manner. I'm not sure. Maybe I just have to press it. Yeah.
Interfacing with system node. Hold this position. Analyzing system.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 2 shots left. Okay. Oh boy.
Encryption detected.
Okay, this is pretty bad.
It's over there. Come on, fly with me.
Aiming with my... Boy, wrong eye.
Coordination.
Jesus, yeah, I'm dead. Nah, this game mode is not for me right now. I guess it is entertaining though to see someone absolutely fail this, but... I don't know, man. I think it's not a good idea to keep playing this. Let's see. Let me go to the main menu and then try another module. And then I think I can slowly wrap things up. Yeah, it's like 2 AM already. But yeah, let me try something else here. I never tried the indoor shooting range, so I will try that. Okay. Sorry again for picking my nose, but yeah, this thing is making me sweat. Okay, so current distance. Let me do. Let's see. Ah, look at that. Okay. So can I do some stupid shit? Like, I don't know. I can. Look at that. Oh, oops. Well, that was a fail, but okay. Wait, let me just pick this up. Okay, let me put that here. That's gonna be something. And this, I think, the Glock one. Yes. Let me just do that. Okay, perfect. So now. I fucking suck. There's one very near to that skill. Definitely. Huh. I guess if I just compose myself, it's better. Let's see. Okay, let me try that again. Oh boy. Hey, that's much better. That's not too bad, I guess. I hope. Okay, let's see. Let me try the other gun here. Oops. Really? Come on. Ah, I didn't reload it, maybe? I didn't! Retard gamer alert. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me try that again. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Let me now load both guns. I know wait, this is empty. Fuck that. I think it didn't hit anything. Okay. Okay, these guns, that's enough of them. I want to try another goon. Let's see. Let me try something. Pistol, machine pistol, micro Uzi. Oh, that looks interesting. I want that. I want it to look like really stupid. Let's see. This is one of them. You have to like. Okay. Let me get a silencer on this. You actually have to physically mount them like that. You have to like, screw them tight. Now this is like screwed
Oh
on.
boy.
So yeah, it's like it's pretty intricate. Let's see, a Uzi is 20 round. 32 round. We have to go 32. Come on. It's gangsta hours, dude. Okay, let's see. Do that. Okay. Now. Come on. Oh. Okay. Tail forest, tail inside narrow. Sound reverb. Ah, this is sound reverb settings. Okay. Let me actually do 30 39. Well, okay, you can do that. No? Wait, return to 0. Okay. Oh, holy shit. Let's see. Let me go 3. Oh. Perfect. Okay, let me just do that. Let's see. Oh, that's 30 meters. Okay. Let me go 15 then, because I'm really bad at this. Why doesn't it? Is that a bug? Or is that 50 meters? I guess that's 50 meters. Wait. Let's do. Wait, clear. 10 meters. Oh, wait. It adds onto it. Okay, I get it. Let's see. Oops. Let me just get rid of that. Let's see. Based. Hey, what's up, man? You missed a lot of based hours, dude. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me just. The safety's off. Now. That's underwhelming. Doesn't this? Come on, it must have an automatic mode. Aha, there we go. That's something. That's pretty good. Okay, I like this. Let's see. Let me get this one here. Yeah. Oh, look at the smoke. Is there more? There's more. Yes. Okay. Let me check this out. Well, I fucking suck at aiming. Well, fuck you then. Okay, let's see. Let me get a new gun. Let me get something else here. Let's see. No, I don't want a pistol. I want a shotgun. Tube fed. This one. I didn't try this one before, so let me try that. There we go. And we'll just get rid of some shit. Okay. Let's see. Okay, perfect. So let me just like go back to the. Come on. Okay. We go back to the range here. Oh boy. Okay. So So let me see how to load this shit. So, it's one of those. Okay, so I put one in the chamber. I close the chamber and then. Oh boy, this is fucking. Okay, this is very rocky. But yeah, the Meat Fortress mode. I don't know. Maybe I will stream a bit more. I'm not sure. It's pretty late, but okay. I think I loaded it already. So, okay. So let's try to shoot this thing. Oh wait, I guess the safety was on as always. It's an automatic one. I don't know. I don't like the automatic ones. They're unbased. They're not. They're unbased. They're woke. They're woke and unbased. I want a pump action one. Let's see. I think this one isn't. This one looks like a pump action one. Yes. Yes. Look at that. That's pump action. Okay, let me put that in. Let me load the gun. Let me load it slowly. And well, yes. Oh. Also, I find it cool that you can like overload it with shit, and they just like bug out because they're not. Well, the game doesn't expect this. Also, cool shadows. I really like that. Anyway, let's see. Let me try that. Oh, I really love the remote. Okay, let me try to go a bit faster. So let me reload this faster. Let's see. Oh, oops. Let's see if I can do that. Come on. Just get in there. Okay, that's it. Man, I love the smoke coming out and shit. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's real cool.
I really like this. I really like this.
I really like.
I really like this, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, man. I'm smiling like a schoolgirl sometimes. By the way, for anyone that's interested, the amazing HD camera I'm gonna shoot in your fucking... I don't have any ammo. You're lucky. The fucking camera I'm using. Can you guess what it is? Can you fucking guess what camera it is, chat? Can you do that? I'm saying chat as if there's like 10,000 people. Parker, Melissa, can you guess what fucking HD based fucking Amazon Prime camera this is?
I don't think anyone.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone will know what camera this is because it's very specific. I can just say it's lit and your favorite games might be on this system. It's a PS3 iToy camera. This thing there, this is a PS3 iToy camera. This, wait. Yeah,
That's
it's actually
right.
there. It's a PS3 iToy camera. It's pretty fucking cool.
That's right. It's some real Christian with like that vlogging.
Oh boy. I'm going Christian mode. Christian with his fucking 3DS with a fucking camera on it. With a big ass lens. Jesus. Okay, let me actually try lever action. Okay. These ones are a bit intimidating because they have the lever and the reloading on these is kind of weird. Good weird, but weird. I put them like that actually. Okay. Okay, that's that. Okay. So now there's two ways to reload this. So either you could shoot and then you could crank it, or you shoot and you spin it. So I never got the spinning thing down. Let's see. A Microsoft HD 1080 flips table. Yeah, it's an iToy camera. It's a PS3 iToy camera. It's fucking stupid. Okay, anyway, so let me like do it like normal first, and then I'm gonna try to like spin the gun, but I think it's gonna be a problem here. Let me actually get a shorter version of the break action. A shorty. Let me spawn that. Let me get that. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna attempt the spinning on that one. Let's see. Oh boy. But look, it's so cool. I really love how the gun feels. It feels physical. I mean, I never held a gun, but it does feel rather good anyway. So yeah, that was the big one. Let me try the short one. Let's see. Let me like load it in. Must look fucking weird and not VR. Let's see. Okay. Okay, the spinning. Oh boy. The spinning is done by doing. Wait, how was it again? I think it's. Wait, let me see. No. Was it? Wait. Okay, wait. I did it. Wait. I just unloaded the entire fucking Oh boy. This is really clunky. I'm not really getting down to this. Oh wait, I actually did it right now. Okay.
Oh.
Wait. Huh? Are you fucking kidding me? Wait. Come on. Now it works. Okay, let me try that again. I just love how all these shells are here, just for like the reloading mishaps alone. Oh. Okay, yeah, so. And like the overflowing shells and shit. Just imagine you're loading a gun in real life and it's just like one gets stuck in there. Actually, I was on a voice call with a fucking American once, and he freaked me the fuck out. He was playing with his gun. He was legit playing with his gun. He had his gun, and basically what he did, he basically had a magazine, right? So he put it in. Wait. Oops. So he had a magazine in. Oh, oops. Come on. Just fucking. Come on. It's the wrong gun. I just realized. Okay, fuck you. Okay. So he put. Wait. So he had a magazine in, and he was playing with the chamber. And what basically happened is he got one shell stuck inside, like in a very weird, awkward way, and his gun was jammed. So he was trying to unjam it on fucking camera, and he was playing with it and showing it off and shit. And I thought, holy shit, if this guy's gonna blow his fucking brains out because he's an idiot, and I'm gonna see it. Oh,
no.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, I was like, well, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Are you fucking insane? But good that nothing happened. Good that I didn't witness a fucking live leak video.
Imagine trying to get it out like with fork or or something like this.
Oh Jesus. Anyway, let's see. Let me try something here. Didn't. How the fuck do you? It reloaded.
Oh.
Oh. Slowly but surely, I'm getting the hang of it. Slowly but surely, I'm getting the hang of it. Okay. Actually, can I load? No, okay, I can load it in there. I've had a case rupture with a mine. Wait, what is it? Misfired round in my barrel. Jesus, you had a case ruptured because a gun misfired, a round misfired. Click, ah shit, as I was retracting the bolt, boom. Ah man. Did your gun like explode? Like did it fucking explode like in these videos with people firing Uzis, or did it survive it? I hope it survived it, mostly. Because I guess that could be an expensive damage. The gun like that. Oh, wait. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Wait. Ah, fuck. I almost had it. Oops. Oh. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I almost got it down.
I almost got it down. Okay, it's full. Okay. Oh, look at that. I think that should not be a thing with normal guns. I think that's a pretty dangerous thing. Oh, wait. I can't fucking get it down, dude. Huh? Maybe it's space. Huh? Come on, you can do it. There's one more round. Come on. Is there a round? There was a round. Okay. Let's see. Nah, since it was halfway back to extract the round, it just pops in the breach. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't really know much about guns. Sadly, I live in Germany, so we cannot really bet on guns. I mean, there's a lot of like hobby kind of ways to get to guns, as in you can be part of a, you know, basically firing group where, you know, like there's a gay sport where you're like skiing, and then you have a fucking rifle and you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna lay it down and I'm gonna snipe shit. I mean, it's at least more entertaining than, you know, just skiing, but it's...
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like they ski as if they're on rollerblades. Like they ski like, oh yeah, like fucking, oh yeah, and then they lay down and then they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna snipe this shit, and then they snipe this shit, and I'm just thinking like, holy shit, you can't fucking ski. I'm gonna break my neck if I ski. You can't shoot guns. That shit's gonna break my fingers because I have gamer hands. You can see that, and man, they have endurance, man, because holy shit, they're like skiing this shit. I mean, they must be really fucking exhausted. Then they come to a stop, they lay down, and then they like have to get the heart rate down so that they can actually steady their aim and be like, oh yeah, okay, I'm just gonna like, you know, like that they can actually do that shit. Come on. Ah. Come Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, well that was that. Oh, that sport. Australia's hard enough. Yeah, being an Australian, I guess, is a sport on its own. Being like, oh well, I'm gonna take a shit now. Oh, there's a fucking whatever. There's like a gigantic ass fucking spider in there. Well, I guess I will just not take a shit then. I will just wait till tomorrow and just see what happens. Man, I couldn't survive there, man. I would be dead. Also, this gun is so ridiculous. I can't even close it. I cannot physically close this. So, okay, I'm just gonna open this. Wait. Aha, there we go. So I'm gonna put the rounds in. Look, like, how the fuck? I'm trying everything. I'm trying the legit, the only way I could close this is doing this. I mean, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Also, another cool detail is this gun is so ridiculous. Like, it's so small. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's so small. Like the shells, they kind of like poke out like that. Then when you shoot them, they're open like this. It's so cool. Small details always go a long way, in my opinion. Okay, but yeah, this gun is pretty bad. It's fucking rubbish. So, let's see. Other gun. Let me try a, let's say, a break action shorty. Yes, I don't know what fucking accent that is supposed to be, by the way. I have no fucking clue what this was. Fun little trivia about fucking break action shotguns. I don't know if I said this already, but I found out today that they come from Italy. Like the sawn-off double-barrel shotgun comes from Italy. It originated from there. Basically, farmers, they had no fucking chill, and when they saw wolves, they had this fucking thing, and they were like, oh yeah, wolf, fuck you. So they were like that. So they had no fucking chill. Oh, let's see. There we go. Let's see. I'm just like, come on. Ah, okay. I think if you shoot these one-handed, you're gonna like kill your wrist. I mean, look at that smoke. Oh, it's so good. I love this shit. I live on this shit. The most useless weapon there is. Yeah, there is. Yeah, it's basically the most useless weapon ever. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, he is.
There he is. I mean, this one is good, but the other one, like that one just fucking sucks. I just wanted to like crank it like fucking lever action. And I fucked up that thing, dude. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, can you see that? Okay, anyway. Oh. Well, okay then. I will try a rifle now, because I really love assault rifles in this. Let's see. Shotgun, SMG rifle, assault rifle. I didn't try quite a few of these. What the fuck is that? What even is that? It's the retardo. Oh, it's the stupid gun. Okay, this gun is retarded. Wait. It's fuck you. Okay, this gun here. This is the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. Look at this, the magazine. It's like poking out of, you know. Anyway, I will just go over here. Let's see. Look at this shit. So you load this in. Wait, I think I loaded in incorrectly. Look, the magazine. The magazine is like put in here, and then you like, oh wait, and then you like shoot it. Oh wait. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Is that for safety? Is that for safety? I don't know. Excuse me? Do you see this shit? Can you fucking... How the fuck... How do you handle this shit? Okay. How the fuck... Where is the safety? Where is the safety? Where is it? Jesus Christ, dude. Okay. Okay, this shoots 3 of us. Let's see how we... Oh, look, the magazine, like, retracts and shit. That's pretty cool. Paper encased rounds, yeah. Wait. Okay, let's see. I really don't like this gun. I never saw it in real life. I think I know why I never saw it, like, ever in a video even. Because this gun is fucking stupid. Let's see, do we have... Oh, we have a farmers. Do we have... Ah, yes, the American meme gun. Let me get this one. That's supposedly, like, still one of the favorite guns for the US military. Okay, let me just get rid of this horrendous magazine. That's just... Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Let me just go here. I think... What is this? What does this do? Oh, that's just the... Okay. Of course, a safety, right? Of course. That's quite a capacity, actually. That's pretty good. Let me just try that. Can I reload it in different ways? I guess I can't slap it out or something. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I can fire it. Oh. Oh yeah. What does this do? I don't know. Man, that's cool. I really like that. Let me try it again. I like that gun. Okay. Let me just throw that away here. Maybe I might have to clean... actually, it's not lagging out yet. So, this game is surprisingly stable, actually. Like, the majority of the time, it doesn't really die. So, that's at least something. Let's see. SDG-44. Ah, Sturmgewehr. Sturmgewehr 44. Okay, that's a German one. Yeah, this is from the time of an establishment that never existed, apparently, because YouTube doesn't like me saying the N-word. And I'm not saying the racist one, I mean the historical one from the 1930s. So, yeah, videos have been removed because of that. By just mentioning a group of people that existed over 50 years ago. So I will just not do that. Okay, so now we have this gun that is historically accurate and that...
There you are, playing the PvP of your a war that
There
happens
you are,
sometime.
playing a PvP match in your favorite World War II shooter, and all of a sudden, you are a person of a specific ideological group that existed in like over 50 years ago. Oh, that's a great fucking gun. Oh yes, that's a great fucking gun. I always love like, oh. No, wait, fuck, wait, I didn't put it in the infinite inventory here. Let me spawn that again. Let me actually remove this because I don't need this. Let me remove this because I don't need this. Okay. So now, like, oh. I just charged a bullet. I just love this, that you can actually do this shit. Yeah, I love this. This is fucking great. So now, let me just reload this. Okay, in a fucking... So how would a game character do this? Wait, I think... Yeah, the tracking is going crazy because the Oculus is horrendous sometimes. Wait. Okay, so let me just reposition myself here. Let me do like a video game reload. So you shoot and then you're like, oh yeah, fucking slam it on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like do this and wait, where? Like that, and then it's like I'm shooting allied soldiers. I can say that, but I cannot say it the other way around. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I'm still salty about that I cannot see this fucking video by gamers, man. This one fucking game I wanted to see. I still can't see it. I'm so fucking pissed about that. R-E-I-C-H, this fucking game. Let's see. Actually, I'm not sure if this actually has a safety mode. Let's see. Okay, it does. Oh, this is great. Okay, can you slap that one out? Now you can, sadly. Okay. Okay, let me just take that. Oh, I love this game. I love this game. It's so good. Okay. One thing I found really cool too is you maybe have seen that back then, like there's like lights flashing and shit. Well, like the bullets actually penetrate the paper and they like go through and shit. So there's some materials that you can shoot through, which I find really cool. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's weird to hold this. Okay, let's see. And yeah, I think this gun was actually designed to be held at this grip. So you remove this, you take this, you put it like this, and then you do this. You know, I just love the freedom. Like, you know, you can just like take it out like this. And for instance, you can like go complete retard mode. You can put it in like this, and you can just do this, which is a way, like quite a few people do that with the Kalashnikov actually. So they hold the gun like this, and then you know they reload it, and then there are some models which you know you have to reload like this because it's like on the left side, and there are models that you reload like this because it's on the right side, like the thing. Okay, this might be my favorite assault rifle actually. This is a great one. Okay, one more time. It's like in these spy movies, they're like there because... Okay, one more time, one more time. Okay, that's that. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna go back into Meat Fortress one more time. I hope it doesn't like destroy, obliterate itself. But I'm getting tired. I'm getting so tired. Let's see. Return to main menu. Yes. And man, I'm so glad I found OVR because this is like great. I can just read the chat. It's fucking good. Melissa, get that. It's fucking worth it. It's like $10. I think for you it's way less. But man, this is fucking great. You can like map it in Steam to just, you know, you flick the wrist and you can see the chat. It's fucking great. Or any window really. You can put like, I don't know, something like, I don't know, like images of little cats. You can put an image of a little cat there. And you're like, oh man, I need an image of a little cat. And then like do this, and then oh, it's so heartwarming. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my gosh. Should stop talking like that. Okay, Meat Fortress. So Mela Sauce, are you gonna buy a $1,000 headset to play this?
If money,
If you had money, you would.
I would do.
Okay. Oh man, there's one thing that really pisses me off, and that is like every time that mostly happens in oh wait, it's recommended. Yeah, like a lot of times when people like discuss VR, right? Like especially when it comes to Half-Life Alyx, you know, people are always like, hey, you want to play this $1,000 game? It's not a $1,000 game. It's a $1,000 game if you want it to be. So that's something I really hate about all of these like discussions that mostly just go nowhere because people just like say the same bullshit that VR is expensive, like extremely expensive, but honestly it's way less expensive than a new graphics card. It's way less expensive than good RAM. No, not good RAM, but then good let's see, CPU. I don't know. If you have a good PC, and you most likely have a good enough PC to play VR games, if it can play like modern games, you can play quite a few VR games, I think. So I don't know, man. It's like people just like push this meme of like, oh yeah, man, like it's only worth it on the index. It's not true. It's not true. Like any hobby, start off with the plebeian shit. Oh, oops. Start off with the plebeian shit, and you know, just what the fuck, and just, you know, like try it out for once. If you like it, then buy the expensive shit. Or you know, you can just go, oh oops, you can just go all in. You can just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy it, like all of it. Oh, come on, it's outside of my safe space here. Safe space. Let's see. Okay, now I should have everything figured out. Come on. Okay. So either you're all in and you just like invest a shit ton of money, even though you don't know if you actually like it, because there are some people that hate VR. Yeah. It's just, I don't know, man. It's like a friend of mine that bought a fucking synthesizer. He bought a synthesizer from Roland, I think. He spent like $500 on it or more, and he just doesn't use it. He just doesn't use it, and it's like, I asked him like lately when he was at my place. I asked him, hey, do you actually use that synthesizer you bought? And he's like, no. So this is why I really recommend anyone that is new, from the like maybe 5 people watching this, don't get the best shit already, except if you have a shit ton of money and you don't mind it. But yeah, I would not recommend it. I think that's a pretty irresponsible way of getting into shit, because yeah, do not bankrupt yourself for video games. Don't do that.
I love the smell of cooked sausage in the morning.
He loves the smell of cooked sausage in the morning. Oh boy, wait.
Hope your next shite
Fucking
that
cable,
hot.
Jesus. I like saw this video of this guy that was like, I hung my cables to the ceiling so that they don't disturb me. And I watched that video and I was just thinking like, man, I'm not gonna do that shit. That's fucking insane. Like he had like straps on the fucking roof, like slinkies or something, that like came down, like when you pulled on it, they came down. Did I kill a friend? Oh, he survived, thank God. Okay. Good. Jesus. Come on. Load it in. Thanks.
Time to delete your browser history.
Did you say time to delete your browser history? Okay. Yeah, I suck at this game.
You look like me.
It's fun.
Who would like to tend of that? There's nothing more American than hot dogs that can kill you.
Killing me, Jesus. And this sniper rifle is the most horrible fucking
You
design.
look like me.
In the game it looks cool, but in practice it's fucking shit. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why you so satisfied? You won't like this.
Let's see here.
Are you a spy? Wait, am I a spy? Oh no!
The commentary is so fucking good in this mode. They just obliterated themselves. Oh boy. Come on. He's dead.
Catchphrase!
This is not this game mode, man. I'm getting fucked up, man. Please stay with me. Oh yeah, if you hit their tank, they actually explode. Oh boy, didn't want to do that. Oh boy, this is okay, let's take it.
Catchphrase!
Okay. Oh boy. Oh, he's a foe. Let's see, can I no scope? Yes, look at that. This is by far the best game ever in this game in my opinion. I'm a gigantic Team Fortress fan. Sadly, Team Fortress sucks now for me at least. Don't tell my old friends, my old TF2 friends. They would hate hearing that from me. I don't know how you guys were in like voice chats and shit, but like I mainly learned how to speak English by communicating in voice chat, so I have very fond memories of Team Fortress 2, being in like pub servers and shit. I know, like, did you have like a similar experience with that stuff?
Some condiment.
Yeah,
Sausage shaped jumping.
some good memories.
What did you play?
Playing D2 as well.
Not too But you're a bit quiet.
Right, mister.
Oh, wait a second. Was it because I wasn't too close to Mark?
Maybe, yeah. Alright. That's...
Sausage shaped jumping.
Ah, get fucked. Get fucked, cunt. Hell yeah. Oh, let's see. This guy. Jesus.
Bones exposed. Your mom's got a pink tracksuit.
Man, the headshots feel so good. I mean, it's just a sausage, but it's still kind of awesome. Even though, you know, it's like just some fucking... Oh boy. Stay away from me, you freak.
Bloody no.
Oh, I think he's dead, actually.
Put some gravy on you, tiny pudding.
Oh yeah, stay dead. Oh, oops. Let's see.
Are you a spy? Wait, am I a spy? Oh no!
Oh, oops. Let's see. Wonder how much. Okay. 11,000. It's not much anymore. That's good because I want to change class anyway. Oh boy. Man, fucking... Oh, I'm so fucking powered out, dude. Jesus, okay. I'm gonna like respawn one or two more times. Then I'm gonna wrap it up for today. It was a nice stream. I had a lot of fun. And I hope it was interesting to hear about the new show that's coming up, Oscuro. I really hope that it's gonna be a great idea. I think it is a great idea, but you never know, especially when you are currently creating it. Then it's always a bit weird. But yeah, I just hope it's gonna be done soon. It's a ton of work, and it's a constant back and forth between you know, the developers of the game and myself. And there are more games that I want to look into. For instance, there's a Russian game called Aim3, which is very obscure, which no one really knows about much. And now there's like a game in the fucking Aim3 that is being developed right now by the same developers. They bought back the rights to the game and are basically making their own new game. So there is something on the backlog here. Have here. Oh, that's a great run jump. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna wait what you guys think of that was like for nothing.
My plan for you is more drilling.
Oh. Let me try to get over there. glad I'm not getting motion sick by this.
Cool, but I should be paying up. God, keep them wearing your pictures. To elicit a pragmatic response, but yeah, that's something. Soon as the devil is back. Bradley.
Fucking comments that these sausages make is fucking insane.
Yeah.
Oh. Man,
Are you
man,
even
man.
bastards
Oh,
while I'm
that's so
blowing up your
cool.
friends?
Imagine this in multiplayer, dude. This would be so fucking sick. I will play that all day. Also, Parker, we gotta hang out in the art chat again. That, like, I haven't done so in a while, but I have been pretty busy lately. I'm procrastinating enough as it is. If I would start playing the art chat again, it would be even worse. Did this guy just spawn it? I don't know. It was super long. Jesus. Okay, that's that. Oh boy. Okay, definitely killed something. I think it's full. Yeah, it's full. Oh. Remember, come on. Okay. I guess I will just jump here. Okay. Like, you know, this is not really the most balanced experience, but it's like a pretty good example of, you know, just like fun. Like having just pure fun in the game. Oh, I'm dead. This guy killed me. You cheeky fuck. Okay. Now let me do something here. It's gonna be worth it. Okay. What a bombastic end. I will call it quits for now, for today actually, because it's 3 a.m. Pretty much almost to the minute 3 a.m. for me. And yeah, it's better to call it quits now. Oh, man. So, thank you everyone for watching. I will just get out of VR very quickly and just say my closing words out of VR. Oh boy, oh boy. I actually... Was I standing away from the camera all the time? All this time? Or... Wait a second. I need to check this. Wait, I was standing here. Ah, I was actually in the camera, so that's pretty good at least. So... let's see. Okay. I cannot hear shit right now, Melasauce, so... Right now it's just... gonna be me talking for a second. Let's see. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just
quit VR. Good. So, thank you for stopping by, for just like watching the stream. Even though the beginning was kind of a disaster for someone that stuck by, I'm not sure who. Anyway, it's pretty nice. Like I should play more of these like VR games. They're pretty relaxing, especially when it comes to, you know, like streams that have more to do with, you know, I guess some kind of news stuff. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make this shit. Do you guys like it? Stuff like that. Do you like the idea? So yeah, I think it was pretty fun. I hope so, at least. So yeah, I should still get my streaming set up a bit more decked out, as in, you know, having better audio video solutions and stuff. Maybe like having a fucking coming online soon screen that is like with music and shit, so all professional. I don't know, man. It's a lot of stuff. My fucking voice is going away. So yeah, thank you for stopping by. It was fucking fun. I hope, and I hope it was insightful to know like what I'm working on right now. So yeah, have a good one, guys. Goodbye, good night, good morning, wherever you are.
See him.